Good morning. Welcome to my channel. One moment. Moment. Stay there. Okay. My name is Estilla, and I'm speaking live from Hungary. Yes, I am a great grandmother. I will not tell you my age. Today, I would like to talk about internet relationships. In lots of the reality shows, I see they have internet husbands, they have internet fiancés, they have internet families. Do they really work? Is that a real marriage? Do you think so? Hmm? I would like your opinions on this. And I will put my glasses on so I can see what you're saying. Sometimes I know how to type. Now, if you remember yesterday on my live, we made notebook, and we also made a pencil case. So I will show you the finished. This is what it turned out. This is the notebook, and I wish I could show you the glitter in it because it's absolutely beautiful, and it's a 50-page lined notebook. See? You can put the date and the memo in it, and I think it's absolutely beautiful. And this is the pencil case with it. Hmm? Like that? I like it too. Now, during this virus thing we have going on outside, um, I think it is more obvious that ladies and gentlemen that are perhaps my age, golden age, um, cannot go outside and mingle and be sociable. So they would find online um company. And believe me, because I had experience in that, um, I do know the way the things go. And I play with the camera. Yes. Grandma likes to play with the camera. Grandma's still studying. She's learning. Be patient with me. Okay? Now, once you go online and you put a picture of yourself online, which I thought I was rather safe being an old lady, I mean, no problem, you get these messages. Hello, beautiful. Hello, sexy. I had this message when I had a picture of a teddy bear on my profile. I'm not kidding. Teddy bear is beautiful and sexy. Okay. The next message you get is, I love you. Okay, that's nice. You love the teddy bear? I like teddy bears too. Yes. I learned how to crochet teddy bear. I learned it last year. And the next message you get is, I have been waiting for you all my life. I figured, okay. So I tell them, I am 75 years old. My grandson is 26. He has a son 1 year old now. Am I looking for a husband or do I want to adopt you? You know? Then they go. Continue. Age is only numbers. Okay? I have no problem with my age. You have a problem with your age? You have a problem you're too young? Okay, that's your problem. Solve it. Then they continue. I do not like young women. Really? Maybe young women do not like you? Hmm? You know? Then they continue. Do you have children? I am a grandmother. Please, I am a grandmother. If I am a grandmother, of course I have children. Where do you think the grandchildren came from? They dropped from the sky like the snow? Yes, I have children. I have 4 children, 2 grandsons, 1 great grandson. Let me repeat, I am 75 years old. No, 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 you don't look your age. You look so young. You're beautiful. You are fresh. Of course, I took a shower. I am fresh. I am beautiful. If I use a filter, I'd be even more beautiful. If I put makeup on, I would be even more beautiful. Yes, yesterday someone suggested that I should put makeup on so I will look more beautiful and fresh. I said, but I don't have any makeup. I don't wear makeup. This is what you get. Put a filter on, put sunglasses on, click off the picture. I don't know. Anyway, so I asked this wonderful young man who has a fake picture on the profile, how old are they? I am 25. Wonderful. Should I adopt you maybe? Oh, no, no. I am looking for a wife. A 75-year-old wife you are looking for. What do you want? You want to be my nurse? Throw me, push me around in a wheelchair? What it is you want? Hmm? I am sure they say you are still sexy. I have never been sexy in my life. What does it mean to be sexy? My husband had no complaints. So they continue. And here's a tricky question. What do you work? At age 75, I work at breathing and staying alive. What do you mean, what do I work? I tell them, at my age, I should work. They answer, so what is your income? What business is it of yours? What concern is it of yours? What is my income? So I tell them, I stand on a street corner with a tin cup and I ask for donations. They reply, really, they reply, how much money do you make in a day? And I'm like, are you serious? And I reply, do I look undernourished, underfed, starving, maybe, homeless, whatever? So they reply, I love a woman who works for a living. Okay, I reply, I live in Hungary. I will not give you an American green card or a visa or anything else of that sort. You are wasting your time. I will not marry you. I will not adopt you or anything else. I will not buy you a gift card, etc., etc., etc. They replied, oh, no, 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 no. I am truly in love with you. Okay, nice to be loved. Now, let's get to the serious issues. There are some that are truly looking for companionship, and there are some who are truly looking for a lasting relationship because I married one. Anyways, they ask if I am a cougar. I don't know what a cougar is, but my husband is very young. Now, when I see these reality shows and they say they have been in a relationship for 3 years, 4 years, 7 years, what do you mean by a relationship? You were kissing each other on a camera? Okay, that's fine. But I think the point of it is that we feel alone. We want to be reassured as women and the men that we are still desirable, that we are still loved, but we are still wanted, we are still needed. And these people play on these needs. Some, very rarely, are truly genuine. And I see you see my laundry again. I do laundry every day. Where should I put it? I can't put it in the living room, so it's in the kitchen. Enjoy. So, some of these people are really genuine. They really want to have a relationship. They are as lonely as you are. Some women at my age, they have been married for a long time, and all of a sudden they become widowed. But more likely than not, they are divorced. Their husband leaves for a younger woman. And that's a slap to the face, a kick in the guts. After you spent all your life with them, you gave them your young years, you gave them children, you gave him home. Possibly you sacrificed your own education so he can get his diplomas. After all of that, you are discarded like a used item. Yes, that hurts. It hurts deeply. And from this hurt that you have not recovered yet, you go online because we are limited now as far as social contacts, or we are limited because of our job, or because of our family duties, because of the place where we live, you know? So you go online and you see a positive response to you, and you go, ah, I am not a discarded piece of used merchandise. I am still wanted, I am needed, I am loved. They seek after me. And this is the emotions that are played upon. Women at my age sometimes are left alone. Children leave home, you know, they go work, they go study, they move, they join the military, and then you don't see them. You are alone. All your life you have given to a family where you felt needed, wanted, loved. Now all of a sudden it is all gone. So is the man that you thought you were going to spend your old age with. He is also gone. He went on with some young. Of course, he's sorry later, because it doesn't work out. But, okay, you went out the door, leave the keys. Bye. That's what you should do. So, because the families do not check up on these women, like me, myself. They are left alone with their computer, their telephone, internet, and the predators on the internet who know how to pull just the right strings to tell you exactly what you want to hear. This can go on for months. Looks real, looks genuine, and they're playing in a future together with you. Oh, but there's a little obstacle. They need a little money. Never, never, not even a gift card. Never send money to anyone you do not know. Never. You never know who is on the other side of that computer. You don't know. Very clever. And don't think that it's some little garage in faraway Africa. Mm-mm. There's a whole network. When you think you are talking to one person, you're actually talking to maybe 30, 35 people, different men, maybe women, mostly men. And they talk to 100 women at the same time, telling them exactly the same thing. That's the truth. It hurts. It hurts deeply, especially when you're still in that phase of recovering from being, slapped right in the stomach. And, when you're in that state, you have not given yourself time to mourn the loss of your marriage. I was a widow for 13 years. I thought I would never marry again. But I am financially independent. So I was like, I do not need to marry a wallet. Actually, I don't need anybody. I'm independent. I take care of myself. I have always taken care of my family, etc., etc., etc. Not true. We all need love. We all need to be cared for. We all need the reassurance that we are important to somebody. Honestly. We're talking among ourselves. Let's be honest. And these wonderful sugar coated words, they feed our ego. You walk down the street and you think about your conversation you had, maybe for hours the night before, and you said, yes, this man really loves me. This man is planning a future with me. And then comes the first blow. They have a little problem with the internet, and they would need a gift card. Not much, $100 would do, you know. And you figure, well, I have insurance after my husband's death, divorce settlement. I have some money in the bank. $100 is okay. This opens the floodgate. First 100. Then, of course, they have a terrible accident. Oh, they are dying and they're in a hospital. And oh my God, the world had come to an end. But $1,000 would save their life. So you figure $1,000. It's for our future. We are planning a future together. It's an investment in our future. No, it isn't. It's an investment in their future. That's all it is. I will stop talking about that. And I will tell the real story of online love. It does exist. And I have heard a lot of people say they have found their present husband or partners online. I was not on the dating side, I was on Facebook. I live in Hungary. I told you that. A gentleman messaged me on Facebook. I said, hello. I said, hello. I figured another one. He said, how are you? I said, okay. When you receive about 100 of these, you sort of, hmm, okay, there we go. After that, he said, he's in Hungary. I said, really? Okay. He's studying here. Okay, fine. A lot of people study here. So, good. Um, he would like to practice his Hungarian language. I said, okay, you are in Hungary, you are in a college, so go talk Hungarian. What do I care? Go talk. He said he wants to talk to me. I said, well, go away. That was the first wonderful conversation. Today, this man is my husband. For 1 year, I told him, go away. He said, I don't want to go away. He never saw me. Remember, I had a teddy bear as my profile picture, a sexy, lovable teddy bear. So, but this was a person that was over here in my country. And I told him, if you think I'm going to get a visa for you or a green card or money or anything for that matter, forget it. You are wasting my time and you're wasting your time. That's it. He said no. And I didn't. He got his own papers and everything else. Now, as I said, I will talk about some of these reality shows. I watched it more often than I do now because I'm getting very bored with the same story now. These so-called relationships online, and we are so in love, and we are engaged to be married, and then after that they get a divorce. First of all, when you are talking with a person for a long time, be sure you know their culture, be sure you know their country, be sure you know their religion. If you are not familiar with that, when you meet in person, it is for sure that meeting will fail unless you are doing it for money for a reality show. And then for the show, they get married. They have a wedding, everything is lovey dovey, everything is fine. And then the woman leaves that country. And the man is waiting for his green card or his visa, whatever. But then the woman has been to this country, has seen the culture, very little of it. Now, I lived for 2 years in Egypt. So when I met my Egyptian husband in Hungary, not in Egypt, I knew the culture, the religion, the people. I knew what to expect. And he knew what to expect in a Hungarian woman because he lived here. So you see, two cultures can mix. So the woman goes back to America, rather disillusioned with what she saw. And the man is rather disillusioned with the woman without the filters and, seeing her in person. She looks a lot bigger, a lot older. But he wants to travel to America, some of them. And they continue the relationship. She calls him her husband. He calls her his wife. But they're only married on the internet. Now, is that a real marriage? Sometimes it could be. Sometimes the man has to go overseas, like if they're in the military or whatever, and they have to stay away for many, many, many long months. work overseas to find a better job, could take years, for education, etc. That's different. But is your internet husband really your husband? That's my question. I find that hard to believe. Because I can talk for 15 minutes and say, oh, I love you. Yes, you are my husband. You are wonderful. And then I hang up the phone or I disconnect the internet. And then I go out with a man that is over here. And he goes out with a woman that's next door. How are you to know? Because the internet does not give you the comfort of a person next to you. But it can give you hope to hang on. It gives you nice sugar-coated words, bring a smile to your face. That's very nice. But is this reality? Why call it a reality show? Is this reality? No. Reality is a husband, wife, or you and your partner next to each other. So am I against internet relationships? No. But you have to know what you're doing. You have to be careful. You have to put your mind in order and your heart in order so you don't get hurt. Because the pain from the internet is just as real as from a live relationship. Finding out the truth about somebody that you've been planning your future with, after perhaps years of talking with each other, that hurts. It hurts just as real as it does if it was in person. So, the good thing is about an internet relationship, I take my mouse, I click the delete and the block, all gone. And some of these internet marriages, all you have to do is write 4 times I divorce you and you are divorced. Those are the facts. However, I do believe in love. I believe in romance. I believe ladies and gentlemen of my age still want a partnership, still want a relationship. And I do believe that you can find it. It's not easy. You will have to wade through a lot of garbage, but you can find it if you use your brain and your heart after that. Really, I truly believe that. And I will see you tomorrow morning live from Hungary. Please click the like button and the subscribe. Goodbye for now.